Sure.
Okay. Okay. It's Han and I am with
Chris.
So Chris, what year are you right now?
I'm a freshman.
You're a freshman.
Yeah.
What so far is your favorite thing about Cornell?
Mostly just the academic rigor of the classes in terms of like breadth, and then like being able to choose whatever I want to study, and how most of the teachers are very well versed in their subjects.
What is the favorite class that you've taken?
I'm actually taking a class right now which is Intro to LGBT Studies. It's really interesting because we're kind of talking about the notion of society and how heteronormativity plays into that, and how it perpetuates different power structures.
What would you say is your least favorite thing at Cornell?
There's this kind of idea, I guess you could say, about like there's a class structure, I guess you could say, in terms of like people being a little bit more well off, or people being a little bit more socioeconomically disadvantaged, and that's kind of something that's prevalent here. So if you're not used to it, it can be hard to take in. And also like mental health awareness here is kind of low sometimes.
What would you say is an average day like for you?
I wake up around 7:30, and then I eat breakfast in my dorm, go to class, have lunch with my friends, and then go to clubs and stuff.
How is the club life or student organization scene at Cornell?
How's it seen?
What is the scene? Like,
scene. Okay.
Yeah. So wait, one more time. So how would you say is the club life or student organization scene at Cornell?
It's pretty good for the most part. There's basically anything, and if you don't find something that you like, you can easily start a club. I started a club, and it's really fun and interesting, and yeah.
How is the food here?
It's good for the first month, and then after that it kind of just goes downhill. But I mean, if you know the right places, you can probably still get some good food.
And how are the dorms and the living situations here?
I was lucky enough to get a single, so I live in Jameson. It's pretty chill, pretty nice to be honest. Not all of the dorms have AC though, so there's that. And sometimes the heater's on the fritz, sometimes elevators break, but for the most part it's good.
What do you do on an average weekend?
Study, sometimes go to a party, but for the most part, study.
How is the social scene at Cornell?
It's really what you make of it. It's kind of like, if you want to be social, you can be, but if you're someone that just wants to chill in a library and just study the entire time you're here, you can do that too. But I definitely recommend trying to make some friends. It's pretty easy, just like talk to someone in your class and be like, hey, you want to do a study group? And then bada bing, bada boom, you got some friends.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, man.
Yeah.
One last question is, what advice do you have to the high school students who are looking to apply to Cornell? What would you tell them, and what advice would you give them?
In your essays, try and be as authentic as possible, and try and just tell your story, and yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. Awesome. Thanks.